Welcome to the Mariana Show. Today, I am going to dive into the art of clarifying your marketing message. If you're tired of potential clients not understanding your value, you are in the right place. Stay tuned to discover how a clear message can transform your business and increase your revenue. Welcome to my bonus episode. In this type of episodes, I will be providing insights that will help you grow your business from setting up your marketing foundation, lead generation, how to create a marketing sales funnel, and last but not least, how to convert those leads into sales. In today's crowded marketplace, clarity is your competitive edge. Most entrepreneurs and small business owners struggle with communicating their value, leading to missed opportunities and loss of sales, right? So the key is to position your customer as the hero of the story. So by the end of this episode, you will understand how to craft a compelling narrative that resonates with your audience. I will walk you through 4 steps in this process and how to best clarify your marketing message. So let's start with the step number 1, which is defining the problem. So as entrepreneurs and small business owners, one of the biggest challenges we face is communicating clearly with our audience. Every day, potential customers are bombarded with thousands of messages, making it harder for them to focus on what truly matters. So imagine walking into a crowded room where everyone is shouting different things at once. That's the world your customers live in. Even you yourself, when you are in social media, listening or watching or anything that you see on social media, it's a crowded place. So the customers are seeking a solution to their problems, but can hear you through the noise. There's so much noise, right? So what's the result? Missed opportunities, confusion, and lost sales. So the key to breaking through this chaos is to define the problem you solve in a way that resonates with your audience when they are listening to you, when they are seeing you online. So your product or service must be positioned as the answer to a specific challenge they face. So remember, customers don't buy the best products, they buy the products they understand the best. And that's your job to explain that to them. So start asking yourself these questions. What external challenges are your customers facing? How do these challenges make them feel internally? And why is it just plain wrong that they have to deal with these issues, right? So if you answer all these 3 questions, that will help you craft a message that not only grabs the attention, but also will compel action. So now we're going to go into step number 2, where we want to identify your customers' needs, your customers' wants. So let's focus on this step. Now, understanding customers' desires is crucial to crafting a marketing message that resonates and compels action. So every customer is on a journey, right? And your product or service should be the vehicle that helps them achieve their goals. Start by asking yourself, what transformation are they seeking? Is it to save time, maybe reduce costs, or maybe gain some peace of mind? To get a clear picture, engage with your customers directly. Conduct surveys or interviews to gather insights in their needs and aspirations. I personally, the way I talk to my perfect clients is when I have my own podcast and I interview them for my podcast. If they're my perfect client, then during those conversations, I learn their pain points for their business, right? Like I listen to the dialogue and what they have to say about their problems that they're facing. This is how you learn from them. Now, this will help you position your offering as the perfect solution to their problem. And remember, people do not buy products, they buy better versions of themselves. By aligning your message with their desires, you invite them into a narrative where they are the hero. And your brand is a trusted guide helping them succeed. So they use the insights and the information that you provide to them based on the needs that you have, and then how your brand and yourself will help them go through that problem and the struggles that they have. So the third step now we will talk is how you position your brand as the guide, right? We're focusing on how this brand that you have as is going to be the guide in your customer's journey. In the story brand framework that was created by Donald Miller and Dr. J.J. Peterson, who are part of the story brand message, right? That's part of their framework. Customers are the heroes of their stories, and your brand is the guide that helps them achieve their goals. So to be an effective guide, which that will be you, your brand must demonstrate two qualities: empathy and authority. Now, let's talk about empathy for a second first. What does that mean? Empathy shows your customers that you understand their struggles and that you're committed to helping them overcome these challenges that they face in their business, right? And then authority, on the other hand, it'll establish your brand as a credible and trustworthy solution, right? Providing that you have the expertise to lead them to success. So that's kind of like the two big things that you need to think about: having empathy and having authority. Now, here are a few steps to effectively position your brand as the guide using these steps, right? So first, you want to express empathy. You want to show that you genuinely care about your customers' challenges, right? So share testimonials or maybe case studies that highlight how you help others in a similar situation. The second step is demonstrating authority. What does that mean? You want to highlight your expertise through credentials, awards, or proven results that you have done with prior customers or cases that you were able to provide a solution to those problems. Use clear and concise language to communicate your brand's value and reliability. This is key. And the third one is offer a simple plan. Provide a straightforward roadmap that outlines how your product or your service will solve their problems. Make it easy for your customers to understand and follow. This is a lot of mistakes that I always see for coaches or people who provide mostly service offers, where the plan is not simple and people get so confused and they don't know really how they can take advantage of that solution that people offer, right? So a simple plan is a straightforward roadmap that you need to create that outline how you are helping those clients. Now, by establishing your brand as a trusted guide, you empower your customers to take the next step in their journey with confidence, because they understand now who you are, who's your brand, what do you have to offer, how you can help them, and that journey gives them the confidence. Now, the fourth step, and it's the last one, is how you craft a clear call to action. Again, another thing that I see a lot of people miss to do that clearly on their websites, funnels, or overall marketing communication. So you want to outline the steps that they are needed for the person to keep moving forward. So we create a powerful call to action that motivates your audience to take the next step in the journey with your brand. A clear and compelling call to action is essential for driving conversions and growing your business. This is key. A lot of people miss that, so pay attention to this part of that I'm teaching you right now. It directs your customers on what action to take next, whether it's making a purchase, signing up for a newsletter, or scheduling a consultation. I am going to share you a few, tips to craft an effective call to action so you can have an idea on where maybe you might need to optimize the call to action that you currently have on your business. So there's four things that you need to think about from a call to action standpoint. First, you want to be specific and action-oriented. Use clear, direct language that tells your audience exactly what to do. You can use phrases like download your free guide or start your free trial. You use that language that is concise and action focused. So they know exactly, if they click that button, they know what that button is going to do for them. The second one is highlight the benefit. So clearly explain with your audience, what your audience will gain by taking action. This could be maybe getting a discount, maybe getting valuable information, maybe getting an incentive, whatever it is. You can use, for example, I don't know, get it 20% off your first order, and then you can combine that with an action and a benefit based on what you're offering, right? So again, you need to be specific and clear in the call to action. You want to highlight the benefit. The third one is you want to create urgency. You can encourage immediate action by incorporating urgency into the call to action. And what does that mean? You will use phrases like limited time offer or sign up now. That can motivate the customers to act quickly, right? The urgency really drives more conversion. And lastly, but not least, make it stand out. You want to design your call to action button or link to be visually distinct from your website, your funnel, or if you're putting something in social media, it has to really stand out so people know where to go. The eye will be like going straight to that call to action. So you want to make sure that you have contrasting colors and strategic placements to ensure it catches, the reader. So if it's on the website, there's specific places on your website you want to have those call to actions. If it's a funnel, there's specific places in the funnel where you need to place those call to actions. And if you do it in social media, also you need to have that. That's the way you have the customers take action with what you are offering. Now, by crafting a clear and effective call to action, you guide your audience towards the desired outcome, which is enhancing, your marketing efforts and driving success, right? So now let's talk about the final steps, basically, which is integrating all these elements in your overall marketing strategy. By leveraging the BrandScript framework, which we just discussed, you can put together your marketing message that can be leveraged not just on your website or funnels, but any marketing communication. You gotta talk about like anything related to your business and your marketing through this framework and this structure. That's gonna be the way it's clear and it's concise, and people can take action, and you can be able to close more deals. So I'm sharing in the show notes a link to download the BrandScript framework so you can kind of follow along, and you can start communicating more clearly in your business with your customers and have more effective marketing materials. In the free resource, I will walk you through the 7 steps in the story brand messaging framework. So you get it like a little more detail there, and you can kind of like follow one step at a time. And then once you follow along with the steps, there's a visual that you can also see on the free resource that will guide you on how the framework walks you through the story and helps you guide the process. So once you complete that script, then once you complete that brand script, I'm also providing you a script that you can use for your website. So you gotta use first the brand script, answer all those 7 questions or 7 steps, and then there's a script that you will fill in with information that you did in the original brand script. And then once you have that, you will use that for your website, funnels, or any marketing materials, and you will use that as a guide for having alignment in your marketing communication from now on for that specific product or service that you offer. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me at via email at info@marianadalto.com if you have any questions on how to really implement that. Now, in the next bonus episode, I will teach you how to invite your customer in a story to sell them your product and close more deals. So stay tuned for that one, because that one is kind of like the next steps after you build your brand script. This is how you really tell the story to close your deal. So stay tuned for the next episode. So thank you everyone again for tuning in into the Mariana Dalto Show. Remember, if you clarify your marketing message, this is really crucial to attracting and retaining customers. Start implementing these strategies today and watch your business transform. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave a review, and that will help you also get the the new releases of the new bonus episodes that I'm releasing now on these topics. For more insights, visit my website at marianadalto.com, or you can follow me on social media. Now, keep listening and keep thriving. Thank you so much for joining me.